If you're still planning on making your way on holiday, maybe you want to visit Durban, because Durban not only has some of the most beautiful weather at this time of year, but Ushaka Marine World is one of the main attractions that you can go shark cage diving. There's something called a water slide that is going to blow your mind. Take a look.
If fun is the name of your game this holiday season, there is no better place than Durban's Ushaka Marine World. And it doesn't get much more jaw-dropping than a dive with sharks.
The cage we've got, really, it's a safe cage. When you're in that cage, we're gonna pull you across, right to the center. And you're gonna get a chance to be surrounded by sharks. And we've got massive fish there, called the brindlebest. They're huge, huge fish, which are 350 kilograms.
Now, the term fish out of water certainly comes to mind. That is not my environment. What do I have to be mindful of when I get under the water?
In every world you go, any house, there are rules and regulations. If you respect those rules, there's nothing wrong. All you need is to respect. But it's safe. The cage really allows you to be surrounded by them with no fear, because it's surrounded by glass. There is no contact at all.
Now, I've already seen just from the surface an incredible array of different species of shark, and it looks like other fish. What can I see down there?
We've got the rugged tooth. And how are you going to recognize the rugged tooth in there? They're quite dark. Small, tiny eyes, pointed nose, and a lot of rows of teeth. And we've got the silver tips as well. You'll see most of them surrounding, swimming around you the whole time. And we've got the reef sharks in there. At the bottom, you're going to find the sand shark, called the guitar fish as well. They'll be just glowing below the cage at all time. So you've got a good moment to spend and see how those creatures are.
With some trepidation, I entered the shark-infested waters. But once down there, I felt completely calm. Sharks might have a bad rep, but they are unbelievably graceful creatures.
Well, if a close encounter with one of the stone-cold killers of the ocean isn't enough to get the heart racing, you could always put your big kid pants on and hit the slides. I managed to find one that I haven't been on before, the Body Tornado. It does sound a little bit scary, but I think I'm up for the challenge.
The scintillating Body Tornado is the first of its kind in South Africa, putting Ushaka on a par with the best theme parks in the world. The entire Ushaka experience is a massive thrill ride, so get down there and let the good times roll.
Hot day out here.
It's been a crazy morning. That's all I'm thinking of.
Pretty much.
A crazy good morning on your Feel Good Breakfast show.
But I think the festive season will be even crazier when you're in Durban. That's where the party's at, eh?
I know, bigger parties. Think DJ Tira and think beautiful, beautiful people.
Yeah, in fact, speaking of which, Graeme actually took a moment to chat to DJ Tira to find out about who's going to be playing, who's going to be rocking the house down in Durban. Let's take a look.
DJ Tira will be rocking Durban this New Year's Eve with some explosive tracks. And he's been hard at work compiling his greatest set yet for the Fact Durban Rocks concert.
No rest for the wicked, my friend, preparing for a bumper year-end. It looks like Durban is the place to be this year. Why is this such a hot destination at the moment?
Well, we've got a beautiful weather. In this city is just so beautiful. And of course, we get the support from the government as well, because they allow us to do events. You know, that's very, very important, you know, till 6 in the morning.
This will be his third time playing at the Fact Durban Rocks concert, alongside Big Nuz, Tear Gas and DJ Fisherman and others, to a crowd of 10,000 at the Moses Mabhida Stadium.
It's the biggest New Year's Eve party. And this year, we even taking things further. I mean, we've got SABC1 broadcasting live from 9 till 1 o'clock. So it's either you're chilling at home, watching how Durban is doing their thing, or you at the party, rocking with us on the 31st of December. It's gonna be big, man, yeah?
And of course, added to that, you've got one of the iconic venues in the country, the Moses Mabhida Stadium. That has got to be exciting.
All the parties that I do there, packed. And I'm sure this year we're gonna be doing even bigger. You know, Moses Mabhida Stadium, you know, they're always showing us love and always showing us support. And we can't wait just to stage another Fact Durban Rock.
Dude, what is it about Durban that just makes it such a cool place to be? I'm getting a little taste of it, but I can see everyone here loves it at the moment.
The hotels are beautiful. I mean, they by the sea. forget about Miami or Hawaii. This is Hawaii, and you know, we live in it. I mean, the weather obviously is beautiful, and people are so loving. And that's why people just keep on coming back to Durban. And I'm sure the hotels are affordable as well. But you just need to know that you book in time because they get packed.
With affordable hotels, warm ocean swimming, and exquisite backdrops that will get your heart racing, Durban has it all. And with everything we've experienced, it's a fact, Durban rocks. South African musician Art Matthews has joined forces with another creative powerhouse, photographer Debbie Good, in a trendy, hot and happening spot near Gateway called I Want My Coffee.
Art, awesome to see you again, dude. You too. You pop up in the most interesting places. Good to see you looking so at home on your home turf.
Yes, man.
Before we catch up, I want my coffee.
Come on, let's make it happen.
What an incredible concept. I know, dude. Clearly, I've come to the right place. Thank you, Sammy. Awesome concept, awesome design. It's come together beautifully. Take me through that process. How did you come to this point?
My girlfriend and I went to Cape Town and literally just found a fantastic coffee. And it was as simple as that. We were like, well, where can we get this in Durban? And Deborah woke up the next morning and she was like, I want my coffee. And I was like, what? Say that again? And she was like, I want my coffee. I was like, yes, yes. And literally as simply as that, that's how the idea was born.
I've interviewed you on just about every stage, on every corner of South Africa. You could have set up anywhere here, in fact, anywhere in the world. Why keep it local? Why Durbs?
Very simple. This is, it's where my
Take
heart
the boy
is.
out the bluff, but you can't take the bluff out the boy.
You know, home is where the art is.
Now, getting back to the business that you do know, you seem to be loving your music, loving your creative space here, but you're also pouring a lot back into developing your art and developing your city. Take me through that.
So I've been recording here, I've been working with some bands here, but I've also been trying to redevelop just the inner city precinct. I've been trying to get people to get back into the city. And a good friend of mine owns Cool Runnings, and he said, come and help me out, let's do some music. So I got Marshall Music, who are my sponsors, to put in a big PA system there. And it sounds beautiful, and I've gotten bands in there every Tuesday night, and it's sounding ridiculous. The only problem is what to do with so much talent. So it's been a bit of a labor of love, but it's been really fun to do. And the thing is, we have a lot of talent. It must be the water. I don't know what it is, but Durban is ridiculous.
Living in a place like this is a blessing. Why is Durban just such a hot place to be at the moment? Why do you think it's got that vibe?
Well, again, I think it's developing. It's like the little dark horse Los Angeles of South Africa. I think there's a lot of cool things that are about to happen here. And, you know, it's just, I got that sense when I came back. There's so much potential. It used to be quite an epicenter. It used to be like called the little Seattle of South Africa. But there's a lot of development happening. The people are amazing. We really are pretty warm oaks. I mean, but that's what happens when you're dorsing half the time.
Dude, well, I'm happily embracing the culture down here, and I don't think there's a better person to sell it than you, my friend. Now, of course, this has been a very emotional time for all South Africans. Since the passing of Tata Madiba, I think we've all been doing a lot of reflecting. You had a very special relationship with the man.
Well, I did a song earlier in the year called Umuntu Umuntu Ngabantu, which means a person is a person with people, and it pretty much embodies the spirit of Ubuntu. So, to honor Nelson's passing and just to honor his legacy, I've decided to give the song away for free, so that people could hear it. And every sound that you hear on the giveaway was recorded inside the coffee shop.
You can't be you without us.
So it's actually quite a cool little thing, and I think this song is quite fitting.
Awesome stuff. Authenticity. That's goosebump stuff. Thank you so much.
Shot.
Awesome. That was great and all, but where's my second coffee? I need another one. Come on.
Durban's creative energy is at an all-time high. So what are you waiting for? Go soak up the action.
It's not 'cause we must, it's 'cause we want to.